Inside Leominster is brought to you in part through the generous support of N.P. Crowley Company Incorporated and by Landmark Self-Storage in Leominster. www.landmarkselfstorage.com.
Hello and welcome to Inside Leominster. My name is Dean Mazzarella, Mayor for the city, and come on, look, we're a week before Thanksgiving. What weather! I think all the golf courses are still open, and people are raking their lawns. I mean, this is not common. In fact, the other day was the anniversary of 2 years ago when we got 8 inches of snow. I don't know if you remember that. I tend to put those things behind me and forget about them. But we're right here at Inside Leominster today, and tonight, I should say, as it gets dark here, part of daylight savings time. But our phone number is 978-534-1626 if you want to call. Don't forget, has Santa responded at all and committed to coming on the show? See if we can find out. Has Santa committed to coming on the show? Usually does pretty early in the season. We're a week to Thanksgiving and then a month to Christmas, so we want to make sure. There's only 4 shows, I think, after Thanksgiving, and obviously we won't be here next week, but we're talking 4 shows after that. So you can watch us here live on, let us know if you're watching via, it'll just show me that somebody's watching via my Facebook page, because we share it. We share it through LTV's Facebook page, and then we share it on mine. So just give me a thumbs up or something, let us know. Before that, let's go to the one, the only. I'm amazed at how many people know this guy. It's time for Art from the Art Report. Art, please tell me you were golfing today.
I was. I had a good round, too.
I am happy.
Yeah, we were making it. By the time I got to the 4th hole, I think I had 3 pars and a bogey, and I was doing well. I had a good round. Good round.
Well, we must have broke some records today, because they said 60-something was the record. And when I was looking at my vehicle today, my truck, it said 72 or something. So
it wasn't that warm at Gardner. We teed off about 7:30. It wasn't. It was overcast, and the sun didn't come out, so we were getting ready to leave. But that's okay. Fine.
Good. How's everybody? How's everyone at the art compound?
Well, it's funny you brought that up. We got the pleasure that nothing was serious, but we had to rely on the city service of Engine 4, another engine, and 2 ambulances on Tuesday.
Wow.
I come in from outside, and my wife had a funny look on her face. I said, wait a minute, what's that noise? It's the alarm. Oh. I went over, and it said evacuate, carbon monoxide.
Oh, boy.
Holy goo. Anyway, so I got 911.
Yeah.
And within a matter of megaseconds, it seemed, here they came. Not a lot of noise. Just pulled up. Very, very professional, polite.
I tell you, they are.
And the gentleman and the young lady, I might add, they come in the house. I explained to them, brought them to the room it was going on. He looked at it, did this, did that, and he says, well, you don't have a monoxide issue. And he had a little meter with him.
Right.
And he said, if it does it one more time, put it in the trash, get yourself another one.
Yep.
He said it was a malfunction. Everything's fine. If you do need us again, please call. I says, thank you, sir, I will. It was just, it took the edge off of uncomfortable situation.
That's why they're there.
Exactly.
And you know what? There are a lot of new firefighters who are have joined the team. But on the other hand, we have some really experienced, well-trained professionals that are going to be able to train them, and that's the best. They'll train them right. And they ran their own fire academy this year, and so
Great.
It is always good to see them in action, and they know what they're doing. It makes me feel secure that, you know, when people are calling 911, I'm all the time we get response about how quick they are to get to the scene, no matter which part of the city it is.
Professional and precise.
Yes.
And you know, I covered the four corners of our city last week.
You
and
did?
I don't, yeah, just out and about, and I don't want to belabor the point, but it's deservingly so. Thank you to the Leominster Police Department, to the retired guys, to the regular guys that were doing traffic control in the multiple corners of our fine city on construction jobs,
Right.
keeping things moving.
Yep.
And
No.
the North Leominster, everything is painted up beautiful. It's 99% done, and I got to tell you, what a treat. You come down in the morning like going to Gardner, and there's 3 lanes now. I can just get way over, let everybody go.
I like
Nobody
that left. I like that left lane going to Gardner, coming from the
great.
north.
I love it. I love it.
And once
I
there's
love it.
lights there, you might wait a cycle, but at least you'll know you get on there safe.
Exactly.
Yeah. No.
That's you know, you can't. It doesn't get any better than that.
They said if the rest of the lights come in, they'll try to get them in, you know, through the winter. But if they keep having weather like this, they're going to just keep working out there.
Oh yeah, and you know, and I be amiss. I can't let this one go. Last Sunday, Matthew Bruno, my grandson.
Yes.
5'5", I don't know what he weighs, but he's a big boy. Linebacker on defense, lineman on offense, Super Bowl, touchdown. I'm still hoarse from screaming.
Yeah, I bet.
They won the game.
Nice.
The game's over, and the coach sat him down, and they're talking, and everybody got up, and they're hugging, and this and that, and he comes walking over. He says, Papa, look at this. And they gave him, it says, Framingham Championship ring.
Nice.
They got championship rings, each individual player.
Wow, nice, huh?
I said, no, I don't want you wearing that to school, buddy. He said, oh, no, Papa, I'm going to put it on my bureau in my room. I said, boy. I said, what a game. And, you know, his mom and dad, we were all watching it together, and his mother and father, my daughter and son-in-law, they said, we're going to get on that corner because they were moving down the field. As soon as they get there, they stop at the rope, and his team had the ball. They were about 30 yards out. He runs down to the left and then cuts hard right and went up and got the ball. It wasn't right to him.
Wow.
Cut it down and brought it in for the touchdown. Well, you'd have thought I hit the lottery at Foxwood.
I think you did.
I said so. I wrote, that's my grandson. You know, that's my grandson.
Excuse me.
Like we couldn't tell, right?
Could you put it up on one of those billboards that it was Art from the Art Report's grandson?
No, I didn't, but I put up there, friend of Dean Mazzarella,
Yeah,
a living legend.
They got a new mayor out there. They have a new mayor out in Framingham.
Yes, they do. And
Yeah.
I think that from what I'm hearing, a lot of people are happy about that.
Well,
That's the way it goes.
former mayor was a very nice lady, very, very nice. I enjoyed her
met her.
company. Just, you know, I don't know.
Yep.
Nice lady. Fun to be around. Smart lady.
Hey, it's an interesting job for you. You know, a lot of people think of an electrician, and all they do is pull wires through houses. My son-in-law is local 103 in Boston,
Wait,
electrician.
hold on. Breaking news. Luke Connery said,
But it ought to be good.
I'm on the edge of my seat. He says, maybe Bartlett expelled Lewis and the alarm went off. He says, very compelling information, he said. He's sitting on the edge of his seat.
Oh, well, I'm surprised he's seated because he was at Moran Square Diner this morning, and they ran out of eggs after he left.
Did they really?
Yes, they did.
He's funny. Maybe we should I'll tell you what. Not this show. Let's get you and Luke. Let's see if Luke will come on. You'll get you two guys on, and we'll just chat about anything. It doesn't even matter. What do you think?
We wouldn't be able to get a word in edgewise. Of course, anytime.
All right. I'll see if, not this show, not next week because
whenever.
we're off Thanksgiving, but maybe the show following that.
Yeah. He'd make a good Santa Claus.
He's a classic, I'll tell you. Not only does he drive classic cars, but he is a classic.
He sure is.
I used to follow him in his political days, and I got to say, he's a classic.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Compelling info, he said.
Yes. Well, having said that,
All right, Art.
Adios, and enjoy the turkey. Take it easy on the bird.
Yes, yes.
But have a good one and a blessing and to all good night.
At Lancaster Street School, we would be singing Over the River and Through the Woods. To grandmother's house we go. That would be a big thing. That is what kept school interesting. All right, Art, thank you. That was Art from the Art Report. We're at 534-1626. 97,000 people were tested yesterday. 2,650 people tested positive. 302 in Worcester County. We're up to 276, slight increase to 276. 642 in hospitals around the state, 124 in intensive care. 20 deaths, one is too many. It's National Princess Day. It's Apple Cider Day. It's World Pancreatic Cancer Day. It's National Rural Health Day. It's World Philosophy Day. It's Minnie Mouse's birthday. It's Mickey Mouse's birthday. It's Great American Smokeout. You're supposed to quit for the day and take whatever money you save from not smoking, which is like $100, and donate it to a charity. This is me, Carl, trying to do this, Use Less Stuff Day. It's also Married to a Scorpio Support Day, and it's World Antibiotic Awareness Week. So, hey, for all of those, 78% of the city is vaccinated. Running a clinic as we speak over at the Leominster Public Library. Testing sites Monday and Wednesday over at Doyle Field, noon to 4. No appointment is necessary. Tuesdays and Thursdays at the City of Fitchburg from noon to 4 over at Nursery Lane. So today that clinic at the library is 3 to 6:30. So if you're watching right now, you might be able to get over there and make use of that. You got to be 5 to 11 years old, and you can make an appointment, but you could probably call over there or call 978-962-3558 and ask them if there's any line. They might take you right in. There's Carl. He's looking at me funny. It's time to take a break here at Inside Leominster. My name is Dean Mazzarella, Mayor for the city. We're going to have some fun when we come back. We'll have a little fashion show. Do you still have Tupperware? Do you think there's like Oreo cookies, Carl, that were from like 1967 that somebody put in Tupperware that we could open?
Yeah, something like that.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
And you could open them up and have an Oreo cookie from 1967? Anyway, that's what we're going to be talking about right here at Inside Leominster. Be right back.
We're glad to make you in town. There's a bunch of folks who like to make you in town. Weekend that we'll have lots of western fun and excitement for you. We'll ride and rope to it where they begun and sing a song or two. Come on, folks, out we're gonna start. Town. From 6 to 60 to something for everyone. Town. So do-see-do and swing around. Get your gal and promenade down to Boom Town.
That was Ruth Sawin to the left, right? To the left, our own Ruth Sawin. Worked with, used to make appearances with Rex Trailer, but he still had it going right to the end. Good man. Anyway, Brenda Watson is with us from Tupperware. And there is no end to Tupperware. And we always have to give a plug. Carl wanted me to make sure we gave a plug to the town of Leominster, the city of Leominster, because Earl Tupper started Tupperware right here in Leominster.
Yes.
It's a big deal.
And I have a little bit of background
You do.
to share with you.
Well,
yes.
absolutely.
First of all, thank you for having me.
Sure.
I appreciate it. First of all, Earl S Tupper, and a lot of people don't believe that there is really a Mr. Tupper.
Right.
He was born in 1907.
Yep.
He lived in Berlin, New Hampshire. He graduated from Fitchburg High School in 1925. And then he met, in about 1936, he met Bernard Doyle, who was the inventor of viscoloid plastics for DuPont. And he worked with DuPont Paint Factory. So he worked for DuPont in 1937, and then in 38, Earl S. Tupper opened his own store.
It's what they used to call cottage industries. People would have these, like, you would literally find a shed or a shack or a garage in the back of somebody's house. And that's how a lot of them got started, in these little one-person operation. They'd be out there on a Saturday or a Sunday. And he was quite... Now, do the Leggett's come into this? Because Leggett Hill is where he had his shop. But they were also related, the Tuppers, to the Leggett's. They're all one big family, all related.
I did not know that.
And all that area off of Central Street was the Leggett's. Leggett Hill Road.
I didn't know that.
Leggett Estates, all of that. So.
But I can tell you that he met up with Tommy Damigella and Brownie Weiss, and that's how they started the party.
That's how they really got going.
Yeah.
He didn't really like her, you know. He didn't like attention.
Yeah.
He was more of an inventor, a creator, what would you call a tinkerer? That's what I call tinkerers.
Oh yeah.
That's what they were, and so she was more flamboyant. She was more dressed fancy.
She was the party girl.
She was party girl. And so she brought and said, you know what? I think we can go to people's houses and sell Tupperware.
Yep.
Because she knew they had a good product.
And he did put it in the store, but it never did anything. It kind of miserably failed. So he needed somebody to really demonstrate it. And Brownie Weiss and Tommy Damigella were with Full of Brush. That is a Tupperware brand company as well.
Right.
So, yeah.
Full of Brush. Knocking on the door, Full of Brush. They'd open up the suitcase and
let it,
and there's another company that had good quality product.
Definitely.
And I think maybe why people didn't necessarily buy or purchase some of the Earl Tupper's product is it was more expensive.
Exactly.
But it was a higher quality.
And
at
it's
the time,
lifetime guaranteed.
Right.
So
but at the time, it was like a throwaway kind of item. People still using glass. But we saw the evolution of plastic being used more and more into a product. But he had a product. In fact, at one time, his parties, you know, when it hit the parties, they became so successful. He had other people manufacturing for him around here because it couldn't keep up with it.
They still are very successful, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's funny because Leominster is the plastic factory.
That's it. This is
it.
You know, they say it's the pioneer plastic city, and it is. But these people were innovators. They were inventors more than anything. You know, like the Louis Charpentiers. Wouldn't you say that, Carl? Your father worked at DuPont, right? Or your uncle worked there?
Uncle Emo was there.
Uncle Emo worked there. My father worked there. My uncle worked there. My cousin worked there. And there were some very, very creative people. I remember, not to digress away, but I remember when they were making beer bottles, blow molding.
Wow.
So it was the mold. It came a little like slug like this.
Plastics.
And they would heat it and blow it up like this.
Yep.
And they were trying to make the first beer bottle. And it was really a good product. The only problem, they were ahead of their time. So people weren't ready to drink beer out of a plastic bottle yet. But now we drink it out of a box. People drink it out of
everything.
So it's a matter of getting things to be socially or just acceptable.
Yep.
And so these people here were just inventors and were amazing at what they did. So let's talk about Tupperware.
Yeah. So first of all, anything round is virtually liquid tight. So you see I have some liquid in there and it won't leak. So that's really the beauty of it. But if you look at our Tupperware container, it's an inverted paint can. So that's exactly where...
That's how they keep paint fresh, right?
Exactly. So he thought he could keep food fresh. And the Wonderlear bowls are the classic bowls that everybody had when Tupperware first came out.
Salads and pasta and leftovers, right?
Yeah, exactly. But they weren't as pretty as they are now. They're very pretty now.
Yeah, remember that chalky white, that pasty white.
Like an old Peggy, and everybody remembers the classic salt and pepper shakers.
They still make them?
They do, but they took the S&P off because some people use different blends and spices.
Right.
But we still carry them.
So now you use it for whatever you want.
Yes. Whatever you want to spice up. And this month in Tupperware, they're giving out the smaller ones. So you can see there's a significant difference. But when you host a Tupperware party, you get the little smaller ones here. This is a one-time use plastic, not to
No.
Not to bring to your attention there, but
we would grind them and recycle them.
recycle them, thank God.
Yeah.
You used to have a plastic factory here, and you brought in things and to redo.
Now there's a big company called Aaron Industries.
Oh, yeah.
And they recycle, I would have to say, if not the most amount of plastic in the country, then they're one of the biggest.
Oh, wow.
And in the past, what you would do is just take a bunch of plastic, throw it in, and you make those recyclable
Little pellets.
Yeah, they make you could make milk cartons out of them. They'd be gray or black.
Yep.
Or they would make those bins. And now it is amazing.
They make everything.
You can
look at the
tell them
colors.
specifically what it is
Color.
that you want, what color.
Yep.
It's amazing what they can do. So more and more of the product is recycled. But if you have a good product, you don't have to worry about recycling.
But this is much better because it's sustainable, and you won't have to keep buying and buying. And I actually brought this for you for having
Can
me.
I just see that?
That's
it looks
for
really,
you. That's a gift for you from me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look at that.
It's, again, you're always reusing it. 2 of those is your daily intake for the day of water.
Yikes.
So, yeah, so that's our 32
Wonder why
ounce
I'm up all
water. Water. I'll tell a little secret. You can keep a bottle of wine in there. A whole bottle will fit in there, too.
Really?
So, yeah, so you don't have to carry the glass around with you. You can just bring the bottle. But, Tupperware, everyone remembers our shape toy.
Yes,
Shape
everybody in
sorta.
the world had one of those.
1962 this came out, so this is just a
1962.
classic. And, our pantry products, designed to keep everything in your pantry nice and fresh, nice see-through windows. You want to take everything out of its packaging. Like these are our crackers from home, and 2 different kinds of crackers in there.
We're looking for the Oreo cookies from 1967. See if they're still fresh in there.
Actually, this is a great container for your Oreo cookies because they will stay fresh in here longer.
Remember, what was the name of the store down at, was it the Sugar Bowl? What was it? I think it was the Sugar Bowl down on Lancaster Street, and they had old boxes of Wheaties in there, and they had clothes and it was still in there. And I always wondered if you put them in Tupperware, if they would still be around for the next 20 years.
They may. Now, if you're like me and you are an occasional baker, you don't bake a lot, then your brown sugar is a perfect in here.
So it doesn't get all...
It never does. It's so
It's
nice
all
and
yucky
soft.
and
Yeah.
the moisture gets in there.
Not with Tupperware.
Aha.
And now there's little mice trying to get in your house now because
Yes.
they're trying to stay nice and warm. The mice will not get in here, so that's perfect. And they're designed to accommodate your cabinet, whether you like your shelves taller or you
Right.
like them wide. There's all different shapes for that. But I'll tell you, one of my favorite products, and Tupperware realized that they were wasting anywhere from $400 to $600 on fruits and vegetables. That's so sad, because with the cost of food nowadays.
It's like $6 for a pint of strawberries.
I know, it's horrible. So the Fridge Smart is one of our most popular products. And just to share with you.
Oh yeah, you got the little, I remember that.
Yeah, the little vents. So the feet on the bottom keep everything up off the moisture, and then depending on what fruit or vegetable you have in the column is how you operate the vent that's on the top.
You have a little QR code here?
Yeah, so the QR code, brand new, they just put that out for our new catalog. And that QR code, if you don't see something on there from your fruits or vegetables, you
Pop
just
that up.
do the QR code and find what you need. I love these. These are your baby carrots, your asparagus, your berries. I've had blueberries. They were on sale 2 weeks ago. I still have them in my refrigerator.
And those go quick. They get a little
blueberries.
They get a little skin on them. They're a little mold and
a little fuzzy beards,
Ooh.
a little white fuzzy beards, right?
Yeah.
This one, whole container of spinach. And spinach is so healthy for you, so it's great to have your spinach with your eggs and things like that. So this is another great size. But, they got so innovative, and we have a pressure cooker.
I can't believe that. That's theirs, huh?
Pressure cooker right in the microwave.
Amazing.
But so you put all your food in here, put it in the microwave. But I'll tell you, you've got to feel this because this is just an amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thing weighs like 5 pounds.
It's nice, yeah.
That is a lot of material.
It's got a max line in here, so you put meats or whatever you're making. Chicken orzo soup is one of my favorites to
And
make.
that's all you do is?
You put everything
Does it come with a
in here.
recipe book?
It does have a little bit of recipes, but you go on our Tupperware blog
Tell
and
you
you'll get
anything,
that. And then we have the
Earl Tupper, what do you think? What do you think when he finds out they have blogs now and QR codes? He's thinking to himself, they didn't have any of that when I was around.
No, he just kept it rolling for
Yeah.
us. This is the Micro Pro Grill. This you can grill in your microwave. You can grill, I have a couple of little things that I grill: chicken, you can grill steak, you can grill your grilled cheese. Feel this one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
It's like a
right
gallon of
in the
milk.
microwave.
That's incredible.
And 4 minutes, it'll heat up to 400 degrees.
That's amazing.
Isn't that unbelievable?
That's incredible.
Well, you know, people are busy nowadays.
Yeah, who's got time?
Things, exactly, and
But
that's
you want
how
to eat
it's,
healthy and you want food to taste good. right?
Exactly, and that's how it's kind of evolved, because it's, you know, you need things that are quick, but you need healthy. So that's where Tupperware is, you know, so wonderful. And then we have a great leftover set. You know, Thanksgiving's coming.
That's right.
You're going to want to keep all your
Cranberries
leftovers
and stuffing and turkey
turkeys.
and mashed potatoes.
Yes. And these are all microwave safe. All you need to do is push that down, and these are microwave reheatable. Handles never get hot on any of our microwave products, so they're just, you just need it for today's lifestyle. You know, you need to be on the go.
Brenda Watson is with me today. That's it. Tupperware's still sold in this area. And she's been the rep for how long?
31 years.
31 years.
I started when I was 2.
Wow. Earl Tupper. Wow, Earl. Well, it's a good product.
It's
so you must
amazing.
have people that call you frequently and just say, hey, I need this, I need that, because they know it's a good product.
Well, it's lifetime
Referrals.
guaranteed. So if it breaks, chips, cracks, or peels, we can replace it for
Yeah,
life.
but how often does that happen, right?
You'd be
It happens?
surprised. I
Yeah.
actually got, somebody gave
Yeah,
me
from
a seal
30
today.
years ago, probably, right?
Exactly. I can tell by the
I
color.
always felt bad about that. L Bean and some of those stores used to sell things with lifetime warranties. And I'd see people, I'd go up to L Bean once a year, and I'd see people coming in there and they'd be like, yeah, the color's faded in the shirt. I'm like, come on. This thing's, it's all like ragged at the edges, and I think,
It really
come
wore it
on.
out.
You know, they're pushing it, you know?
But yeah,
But they'd replace it.
if you have your brown sugar in here and now you crack the cover, you need a new cover.
That's true.
So
What if it's
Tupperware,
not, what if it's their fault? You still
it doesn't
replace
matter.
it?
Lifetime
Okay, well,
warranty.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right, give us some information how we can reach you.
I have a website at www.my.tupperware.com, and then /, and it's my initials, which are Brenda Cavino Watson, so BCW, TUP for Tupperware. And that's it. So yeah, you can get me, if you have any questions or you need any information or any help, I'm
Stop
happy to
buying
answer.
that junk stuff that you get in the box, and it's got 39,000 pieces in it, and it's got 39,000 pieces, and you get it for like $29.99.
So bad.
And then as soon as you get it, you start flinging. You can't even put nails in it when you're through,
Well,
right?
that's how the stores think you're gonna keep buying and buying and buying and
Yeah.
buying and buying.
Yeah, but
This
you
is
do
a
get to the point where
one-time.
you want something sustainable.
Yeah.
Things have to be made better, better quality.
We have
because
to think about the environment.
I think that more and more there's a population of consumers out there who are looking to purchase products that actually work, that are actually function and are sustainable. Tired of throwing away things.
Yeah.
We talked about on this show a couple weeks ago. You know, hot water tank. It's expensive to replace, and you get the old ones, excuse me, still running, and
Same
then
with
you get the new
Tupperware.
ones, and they're no good after a couple of years. It's like I just replaced the water tank. You know?
Nothing was made the way it was.
No, we got to get
then.
back to making things the way they were,
That's why this-
furniture, everything.
Yeah.
And it may cost a little more. Well, the other problem is they change the style all the time.
I know.
Like appliances and countertops. After 3 or 4 years, those countertops don't. Remember Corian? Corian was going to be lifetime.
Huge.
Well, it's not lifetime
Nobody
anymore.
wants that,
Now
yeah.
people want all these strange, materials that come from all over the world, which is fine. But in other
gotta
words, they
pay for
actually, by coming out with a new product, make your kitchen look outdated. When in actuality, if you wait long enough, the naughty pine will be back in.
It'll come back. Just like corduroys. They'll come
Yeah, they're
back.
coming back.
Yeah,
Short,
exactly.
long, skinny. Well, Brenda, thank you very much for coming on with us.
You're welcome.
And if anybody should be interested, you could call our office at 978-534-7500. extension 0. We're going to take a short break, and we're going to put something in the microwave and see how it comes out in a couple of minutes. But we'll be right back here at Inside Leominster. Look at that, huh? Does that sound beautiful? The Colonial Band, they'll have their holiday performance December 12th, we think, right, Carl? December 12th at City Hall, and usually a free event, but they take donations. I was just looking out into the audience there, into the orchestra, and saw Martha Crane, who passed away just a couple of weeks ago up in New Hampshire, in her hometown. And I sad I couldn't make it up for the services, but there were a number of people from Leominster that did, and you can catch it online. I guess they actually videoed it at the church. And yeah, so Martha Crane performed so beautifully in so many different orchestras and bands here in the Leominster area. Was really big into the arts. And so we send our condolences. Had a great conversation with her maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago and talked for almost an hour and reminisced, and it was good. It was good on both ends. Good for the soul, I guess. And yeah, we talked for quite a while and reminisced all the way back 30-something years ago. Let's see, 978-534-1626. Caller, welcome to the show.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's going on?
I saw your mom today.
You did?
She was at the inheritance again.
Oh, she was out spending my inheritance. Is it busy at the store? Everybody buying cranberries?
Yeah.
They're buying in a can, or they buy fresh cranberries?
I don't know what, but everyone bought turkeys today.
The problem with fresh is you've got to add like 40 cups of sugar. And then after you do that, it tastes really good, but you don't want to see it. So when you buy it, it's already done, and it's already it comes out of the can or something, it's already got 40 cans of sugar in it. So it doesn't bother you because you're not seeing them make it. See?
Yeah.
But I like fresh cranberries.
I didn't think so.
There's no getting out of 4 cups of sugar or whatever it is they add to it. But if you do have extra sugar, extra cranberries, make sure you buy Tupperware.
Yes, that's true. So I'll talk to you soon, buddy.
As they say, 29 Church, over and out.
And 4.
All right.
Bye.
So long. It was Crystal's birthday, what, a week ago? 2 weeks ago?
Monday the 15th.
The 15th? Well, today's the 18th, so it was just Monday. I don't know, I'm all messed up. All messed up in my calendar. Anyway, Donna Fortunato is here, and welcome to the show.
Huh, thanks for having me.
She owns Belladonna Elegance for Less Consignments, right across from Monty Tech. And every time I see her, she gets involved a lot in Leominster events. So I said, you know what, let's make an exception here, because I want to talk about consignment.
Yeah.
At one time, consignment was Salvation Army or Catholic Charities, but consignment is so much different today
So different.
that people don't, people change their wardrobe. They maybe get a job where they have to dress up more, or maybe they get another job where they don't have to dress up,
Yep.
or maybe whatever it is that they're doing at work, they're going through more clothing,
Right.
and so you search for the real classic, right? The good quality.
Yes. Name brands, good quality.
Somebody like me is like, yeah, I put a few pounds on, there goes all those shirts. Wore them once, out the door they go.
Yep,
all
that's
kinds of
why you shop consignment.
Right.
Especially if you're losing or gaining weight, or even have the gastro surgery, buy consignment, because you're going to keep losing.
Right.
So, yep.
And you can, and instead of going and spending big money
Right.
off of the store mannequin, you can just
Right.
go to your store
Yes.
and buy it much cheaper.
Yes.
But not cheap in product. Right?
Right.
Not cheap in quality, right?
Right, exactly. Yes.
It's reasonably priced,
Reasonably,
but
that's
very
right.
good.
Yes.
Like Tupperware.
That's right.
It's
Yeah.
Tupperware. Well, you look. Are you wearing a
I
a
am. I'm
wardrobe
always
from
dressed in my items.
So whatever you're wearing is.
Yep. I have an Ann Taylor gray top on.
Ann Taylor.
Ann Taylor.
We've come a long way from Rockdale's cow. Huh? Ann Taylor.
And then Talbot's red cardigan. Michael Kors dark wash jeans.
Unbelievable.
So, yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
You're styling.
I'm trying. I've been in retail all my life, so.
And I went to your store. We visited.
Yes,
Tara and I visited.
finally.
And we were very impressed. Very impressed at,
See, that's
at
the
the
thing.
store.
If you haven't been to my shop, people walk in and go, wow,
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. Because it's clean, it's organized.
Very clean.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have the image that before, if you said you had something that was consigned, there would be that, they don't have the money to buy clothes, just those things,
Yeah.
those taboo kind of things that
Right.
people
Yep.
used to experience at one time.
Yeah.
That's no longer the case.
I've heard lately, my grandmother's, my grandmother's kind of smell, or my grandmother's, that's what they think of when they think consignment.
Smells like mothballs.
And I'm like, nope, not
Now
at my
it's
store.
fashionable to say, see these shoes? These things were $500 and I bought them for $10, right?
Right,
Now everybody like
exactly.
brag. They
Yeah.
weren't. Trust me, they weren't. They were
Right.
like reduced off of, I couldn't even find them. In fact, they're a little big, but I couldn't find any shoes. I'm not gonna order them online. But it's a big deal. Like people, and I try to tell people, like, there's no way those shoes are $400 and they're selling them for you for 20. There isn't. There's no way.
Yeah.
I remember having an argument with somebody from Sears after Christmas. They're like, see this pant set? I bought this pant set. This was $642 originally. I bought it for $99. I said, there is no way you bought a set. But see, that's what they like to do to us now, right?
Yes.
They like to
Yes.
mark it all the way up.
Right. And I was
then,
listening to you the other day agreeing,
yes,
because
that's
I know
how retail
all
is
about
done
that.
today.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
we go out and tell everybody, my shoes were $400 and I bought them for $20. There is no way you bought a $400 pair of shoes.
Right.
You might have bought a pair of shoes that said they were $400. By the way, TJ Maxx and BJ's profit through the roof. What do? They tell you it was this, and you bought it for that.
Yep.
You saved a lot of money.
Yeah.
When in reality, well, the newest thing now is all the big companies now, all the big retail, all the manufacturers aren't selling to them anymore because they don't have the product.
Yep.
They're doing fine. So they're in their own stores, Ann Taylor, whoever. They sell at Macy's or wherever they sell. So they're now saying, we're not going to sell to you anymore. We don't need to do that anymore. So that's going to shake things up. So that's why they need to go to your store.
That's right.
Because you've got real things that cost big money originally purchased, and now they're selling for much less. And everything in there is like brand new.
Yes.
Everything.
I am very, very particular of what I take. So it has to come in very cleaned, pressed on hangers.
Really?
Yes,
I
name
suspected
brands.
that. You're tough.
Yeah, because I don't want to steam. I don't want to, so.
You don't want it smelling like mothballs.
Right.
Or last month's pepperoni pizza.
Yeah. So.
All right, our phone number is 978-534-1626. And you have a few models today?
I have a few guests
We're going to
with me.
strut some stuff today?
Yes.
All right.
So this is my friend Susanna.
Hi, Susanna.
Yeah. So she's wearing a black sweater from Macy's Style and Company with a cream vest from Calvin Klein, and the collar is like very soft Sherpa.
Uh-huh.
And I have some brand new infinity scarves in my store. So I have brand new items in my store too. And then we paired it with some Gap ripped jeans.
Look at you. Now, let us in on this now, that vest. How much would that cost in a real store? Not after they mark it way up.
In a real store,
yes.
In real Calvin Klein, it could be like, I don't know, $70-something plus maybe.
And how much at Donna Bella's?
Belladonna?
Belladonna, I'm sorry. I like Donna
I
Bella.
kept the
Can we
tag in
change
the
the name?
back so I
Donna
can
Bella.
peek at it.
Less than $25.
Come on.
Yeah.
It looks brand new.
Yeah.
Well, it must be because it's white. No, there's no.
Yeah, it comes in. I mean, my items come in pretty much immaculate.
That is amazing.
Some have tags even.
That's a deal, right?
Yeah.
That is a deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And did they charge you extra to rip the jeans?
I go American Eagle. I go on, and there's like $74.95.
74 for what?
For the ripped jeans.
For ripped jeans?
Yeah.
It's cold in the winter.
And I sell them for less than $30 in my
cold
store.
Knees.
So
I have hairy knees that are cold. All right, what else do we have?
All right, well, we have Brenda from Tupperware.
Brenda's back from Tupperware.
Yes.
See, she made all that cash and it's all in that bag right there.
Yeah, exactly. So Brenda is wearing 100% cashmere red sweater. Cashmere.
The image of our show, Kyle.
From Talbot's. We paired it with a black trouser jean from Banana Republic. And then, like I said, festive infinity scarf, which I sell at the store for brand new. And we paired it with a Style and Company denim jacket. Denim jacket just tones, everything down a little bit. So if you have like a dressy dress and it's sleeveless, just throw on a jean jacket. It goes with everything. And then I think that bag is pretty much
Look at
brand
that bag.
new.
Hey, what's up with that?
Michael Kors.
Michael
Kors. Yep. Yep.
How much for something? If you bought that new, how much? Roughly. I have to know
It's
the
a
price
few
of everything. I'm sorry.
$100s.
Right? I have to know the price of everything.
Yeah, probably
How
a
much?
few $100s.
Few $100?
Yeah, it's like a Coach bag, a few hundred.
For a bag?
Yep. Yep.
And then how much in your store?
Oh, less than probably less than $100. I priced
That's
it
a
at.
deal.
Yeah. I want people to get deals.
You want them to come back?
Yeah.
That's brand new. That's never been used, I can tell.
Yeah. The lining inside has to be immaculate. No
Mm-hmm.
pen stains, no nothing. So
when you sort of deal in that industry, so the consumer or the person that brings it into you really there has to be an understanding of kind of rules, right? You got to know the business. Like you can't come in and say, I bought this for $100, I want 99, or I want $80.
Nope.
First of all, nobody's going to pay for that much for it. You have to make some money on it. There's got to be a percentage that you have to make on it.
Yep.
And then you have to inventory of all this. And then if the season goes away and you have all these fall clothes and all of a sudden it turns into spring, then you've got to right? You've either got
Yeah,
to discount it
exactly.
even more,
Yes.
right?
So the items stay on the selling floor for 60 days. It will go down 1% in that 60 days. And the customer is welcome to come back and pick their items up if they want.
See, that's what I would do. I'd
Saves
keep
me
going back.
time, but-
I'd say, Donna, did that go down 1% today? Yeah, but it was only $10. I know, but you know, penny's a penny. That's what I would do. And then I would get really upset if somebody bought it.
That's why,
I can't believe somebody bought it.
grab it while you can,
Yeah.
don't wait.
See, that's the new slogan, right? That's the new slogan.
Yes.
Belladonna Elegance is buy it now because as soon as you get in the parking lot, it could be gone. You notice, if you notice, I've done this before, human behavior experiment. If people are like looking at something on a display and there's like 3 or 4 left, and if you walk over and you start like looking at them, suddenly they were pretty much going to walk away from the display, but now that you're there, they're suddenly interested in it. And if you pick one up, they'll like grab the other 3. They do. They like grab the other 3 because they're now like, well, if he wants it, he must know something.
Right.
He must be. I was at a store, and somehow or another they had some sort of an electronic device, and this guy walks in and bought every single one of them off the shelf. I didn't even want one. I don't even know what it was. I wasn't even concerned about it. It didn't even draw my attention. But all of a sudden, since he bought all these, and so I heard him talking to the guy at the register, and he said, do you have your tax ID number? He had tax ID number, so he didn't have to pay taxes. And then I said, he's a reseller. He's going to sell these things somewhere. And then I thought to myself, this guy just probably picked up something he's going to make a lot of money off of. Now suddenly I was interested in it, you see? I wasn't really interested in it at all, but now all of a sudden I thought, maybe this guy knows something.
Yeah.
So that's why when you go to Belladonna Elegance, when you see something, you really like it, you just get it. Because
Grab it, yep.
chances are somebody else is going to buy it next time you go back, or you're not going to have time to go back. Now, what's happening now? Are you transforming things to the holidays?
I'm in full-blown winter
You
now.
are?
Yep. So fall and winter, but heavy coats are coming in, boots are coming in. Yep.
So boots like people wore them once maybe? And
Yes. Especially shoes. Really got to be immaculate.
Yeah,
Yep.
nobody wants to look at scuffed up shoes,
Right,
right?
exactly.
They don't want...
And the better it looks, the more money we can, make together. So,
Right.
Yep.
All right, so if people are interested in not just in your business, but in consignment, but for your case, do they call you or do they bring the things in? Do you
Yep.
prefer them to come and look at everything, make an appointment?
Make an appointment. Yep. So they can call me. A lot of customers DM the business page on Facebook, so they can just look up Belladonna.
DM, for those that are technically savvy, is direct message?
Yes.
Is that what it stands
Yes,
for? Or
direct
Dean Mazzarella,
message,
one
yep.
or the other?
My phone
DM.
barely rings at the shop, so
They just come in, right?
Yeah.
Everything is today is,
Yeah.
is through.
I let people walk in. And I mean, if they had a few items, just come on in. So
All right, I got to do a few PSAs here before I throw you. Before you leave. 20th annual Goods for Gun Buyback Program. That's December 11th. They're going to have them in different locations in Worcester County. Leominster Police Department 10 to 2. And you don't need to, no questions asked. So Donna, those 357s and the 45 caliber guns you've been carrying around, you can bring them down, turn them in, and they give you a $25 for a rifle, for cheap, $50 for a pistol. You mean somebody's going to bring in a rifle, you're only going to give them $25? And they also, this is the best part, it's a gun lock program for free. So there's no excuse for anybody that owns a gun that they don't have a lock on it. Okay, simple as that. But anyway, it's December 11th, and no gun registration is required, no operable guns, ammunition, and firearms accessories. So December 11th, maybe you have a relative that had some guns in their house or whatever. What, you want to show me that you can put a gun in there? What? What are you doing? What's going on in there? All right. November 22nd to the 20th is the Festival of Trees. I know, Donna, you saw it this morning. Brad is our domestic maintenance engineer. He's he's a crafty guy at City Hall. And a couple of years ago, he asked if he could take some of Louis Charpentier's collection, which, over the years, we're talking 30, 40, 50, 60 years on some of the collection. Yeah. And Louis would, MacGyver it every year and put things together and use little clips of wire to keep it all together. And so Brad had taken a few pieces and then a few, and then started to do it year round. And so more and more of Louis Charpentier's collection, and it's what's eerie almost is that it looks just like when Louis put it out for the first year. That's how restored. That's what a wonderful job he did. And so we thank Brad. But that's what's at City Hall. It's mixed in with the Festival of Trees. We also have a train that goes around the perimeter of the of City Hall. So make arrangements from the 22nd. I'm telling you this now because time does go by, and it'll be the 20th, and they'll be pulling the trees out of City Hall, and you'll be like, I didn't get a chance to bring the grandkids. I didn't get the chance to get there. Didn't get a chance to invite the relatives out. So 22nd to the 20th. Small Business Saturday is next Saturday, the 27th. And it's all day, and we have a number of businesses that'll be participating. And then we start with the Leominster Lights, which is basically a list of all of the homes in town that have decorated. We put out a calendar and a map, and you can get to drive around. It takes a couple days to go see them all. And then December 4th is the Winter Stroll. December 4th is the Parade of Lights and the tree lighting. And there you go. Breakfast of the Bands, for the bands, this Sunday. It's up at Fitchburg High School. They're at 104 Arnhow Farm Road. How'd you like to give that address out? Where is this? 104 Arnhow Road. Arnhow Farm Road, Fitchburg, Mass. Tickets are just $8, believe me. It's a muffin is $8.
Yeah.
Oh, can we do pictures of the week?
Yeah, we have pictures of the week.
I didn't realize we were this organized today. Let's do pictures of the week. There's our athletic fields off the local boards. It's in front of the planning department right now, but multi-use, multi-fields complex. Anybody that went to school there after 1965 knows it was like a pasture, not a field. And so students will actually be able to do their practices, play games, and actually have phys ed at the high school for the first time in 8 zillion years. There we are, Sleek Salon opening. What a beautiful job they did inside. They're downtown, right next to Monument Music School, and just a remarkable job down there that they did. It was the old Feeney shoe store, and elegance it was, and they paid attention to detail. So we had some fun down there, and there it is. It's that time of year. Now, see that tree back there, Donna? We planted that. They broke the news to me, and they came and said, you know that beautiful blue spruce that's across the street that is in front of the library? And I'm like, yeah. And they said, we build a library, we have to take it down. And I said, no way. They said, yeah, we have to run the electricity through there, and there's no other place to do it. So that tree was about 8 feet when they planted it. Look how beautiful it is. So there they are, our DPW, our wiring inspector, city electricians, forestry department, all out there getting ready. Route 12 night work continues. That's the Route 12 project is in front of Watertower Plaza. That whole area will be redone. And first, we've got to do the water lines over, gas lines, everything needs to be done. I think the gas lines are done. Doing water lines, they do it from like, I don't know, 9 at night till 5 o'clock in the morning. Fixing, you know, those old slate roofs. So many times people said, just spend the money to replace the slate roof at City Hall. And the amount of times that you have to repair it, and it's good Vermont slate roof. It's good slate. And I said, do you know how much it'll cost? And they're like, I don't know, 100 grand probably. I said, try $1 million by the time you're through. And so we hired Rockwell Roofing, and there they are, working on the drainage system up top. That's what it was. A good time was had by all, by the firefighters' annual ball over there at the, what's he, on a scooter or something? I can't tell what he's doing. Okay. Over at the firefighters' ball over at the 4 Points. Some retired firefighters as well as active, so a good time by all. And there's some of Louis' collection. That looks like the day it came out of Louis' house to be placed on his front lawn over on Merriam Ave. That's how good it is. You have to come and see these. And almost ready. Still got some more trees, but there's another. I think there is, yeah, those are Louis. Yep, those are Louis as well. Thanks to Brad and Sean at City Hall for helping make this a special season. perfect match. So they spaced them out so that every tree display has a little bit of Louis Charpentier. So, you know, we had the conversation with Louis. He was getting up there. He was 100 years old, and we wanted to have a chat one day. And I don't know if he wanted to have the chat, but it was so what happens to this when I'm not here anymore kind of thing. And I'm like, Louis, that's the last thing you have to worry about. We'll always make sure that the Louis Charpentier collection lives on. So here we are. So plenty of mice out there that he shared with everyone. Plenty of pictures and videos on YouTube. I know, Carl, you guys did a number of segments on Louis, and we'll show them during the season. But those are all Louis' pieces right there, Carl. All of them. All restored. Isn't that beautiful? And Veterans Day, I got to tell you, it was one of our best. I've got more positive feedback about Veterans Day than ever. And welcome back to the much controversial eagle. I don't know why, but he's pretty cool. And people come from all over the universe to see this eagle and take pictures of him, but he's back. All right. Well, we only have a couple of minutes to go. Let me see if there's anything critical that I have to do here. No, it looks like we got to everything. Yeah, looks like we got to everything. What did we forget? Anything? You got a mannequin behind you. Where's she located? Yeah, give your address. Let's do that.
I do have a mannequin behind me because I wanted you guys to know I do sell men's items.
That's so sexist, mannequin.
Well, I have a woman man. Well, yeah.
See?
Woman mannequin.
Womankin.
Yeah, so I sell men and women's clothing too. I mean, men's clothing.
That's pretty
too.
snazzy there.
So,
pretty sporty, huh? Carl, you look good in that, Carl.
Brand new jeans.
Is Tina watching? Tina, I think Carl would look good in that outfit right there. But I don't know if you'd be happy with that. She hit you in the head with one of those frying pans. Yeah, you're a flannel man.
Flannels are big.
So location across from
217 State Road East.
Uh-huh.
Westminster, right across the street from Monty Tech High School.
And you're open what days of the week?
Tuesday through Saturday.
All right.
Yep.
So probably best to go in if you have some time during when it's slow, like during the week when it's not so busy, to bring your stuff in and go through it.
Shop
so
small. I'll
do you advise people to just bring everything, throw it all together, and bring it down and go through it? I don't know what you'd want.
Clean, pressed on hangers.
All right, but I'm
Call
thinking
for an appointment.
everything is
If
clean
someone
and
comes in
pressed.
with a trash bag full
I don't
of
know.
clothes,
Everybody's taste is different.
they go, no.
Right?
Yeah.
No, man, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you won't insult them. You'll just say, nah, yeah,
Right.
nah.
Now, my customers don't get offended or anything. They're like, whatever. Yeah. Nope, because I look up and down them real quick. I switch them out to my hangers. So, they'll get their hangers right back.
Well, ladies, thank you very much for joining us. This was very helpful and fun.
Thanks for
As we
having
kick
us.
off the season, Santa will be here at some point, Carl. I'm not sure what the day is yet. And we'll let you know the hours when Santa will be here so you can call in. Festival of Trees coming up, the tree lighting, the small business Saturday, the stroll. It's all coming. It's all coming quick. Beautiful day today was. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching Inside Leominster. My name is Dean Mazzarella, Mayor. And remember, the world is run by you. Or no, it's actually run by those who show up. And you show up. Thank you.
Inside Leominster is brought to you in part through the generous support of N.P. Crowley Company Incorporated and by Landmark Self-Storage in Leominster. www.landmarkselfstorage.com